Welcome to our daily Forex market analysis, and this is for trading on October the 9th, 2020. Just a quick disclaimer here before we get started. This is for educational purposes only. Trading is a risky business, so please be careful with your money. All right, as usual, we'll start off by taking a look at our calendar here. So to begin with, let's take a look at the data that's coming up. The Japanese data here not looking so good. It's below expectation, so that is not good for Japanese yen. But coming up tomorrow here on Friday, we have a bunch of data from UK here, so nothing critical here, just manufacturing number, GDP numbers month to month, month over month. Are important. Other than that, though, we do have employment data from Canada, so this will be important here. The forecast is the unemployment rate is supposed to drop. So, excuse me, if we see numbers that are in line with these expectations, that will be good for. So that will be good for the Canadian dollar here. So we'll keep that in mind. But fairly light day. And in regards to the overall picture here, so we've been seeing that back and forth in regards to the stimulus bill. I'm sorry. At first, President Trump said that he was not going to entertain. He wanted to walk away from the negotiations there. However, now he is back at the table, and there has been some positive sentiment in regards to the stimulus bill getting passed, and so far nothing has happened. However, it has created a positive sentiment, and we have seen the stock market go up. And when stock market goes up, we see our yen crosses, Swiss franc crosses, dollar crosses, all of those react as well. And that's what we have been seeing in the market so far. So right now things are a bit in a limbo. Everybody's waiting to see what happens. All right, so let's go to our charts right now. So we'll start off with euro dollar here. We see nothing much happened today. Price is still holding below the support resistance level at 1.1780. The candle close for today is completely neutral here. So neutral bias for euro dollar. So here what we're looking at would be a retest of the 1.1780 level. If it holds, then we're looking for that drop from there. So far, this level has held. And if it continues to hold, we would look for that drop. However, once we see the price cross to the other side, we may see a move all the way into 1.1875. So that's what we need to watch out for. So far, right now, this is looking completely neutral. Once it passes through these couple of levels, then it will become bullish. So neutral bias for euro dollar at the moment. Pound dollar here, this one's looking neutral as well. Spinning top candle structure here, so not looking super trend oriented at the moment. What I would look for is we may get a move back into this 130 level. And if it holds, again, we're looking for that range bound move here. So bias is neutral here. Again, I would look at the high of the day here. If it goes through that, I'm looking at 130. But unless something happens, this is a strong support resistance level here. Price hasn't been able to break it. It struggled on the other side, and we may see a struggle here as well. So if it doesn't break today's high, then I will look for a drop here as well. So neutral bias, we just need to wait and see what direction price wants to move in. And we will just set some of these levels here on the other side here. So 130, only if it crosses through that can we look at 130.50. but then other option would be 1.2850. So right now it's right in the middle of this range, and it's been stuck in this range here for over a week now. So this is still range bound and looking neutral at the moment. Aussie dollar here. Aussie is looking slightly bullish here. Again, not a huge move, but I would look for a move back towards 0.7210. And if it holds, then again, I will look for price moving back towards the bottom of the range. This one here as well, we can see for over a week here, price has just been stuck in this range. So a lot of these are just range bound at the moment. Everybody's waiting to see what happens with the stimulus and how things go in that respect. So until then, we are neutral, slightly bullish here, right into the resistance. Overall trend, though, remains neutral at the moment. And even the volume here is looking neutral. New Zealand dollar here, this one again, neutral. We did see price go into the support level here, wasn't able to go through the first support level, and now we have a neutral candle close. So we may see a retest of the low, and then if it holds back into our range again, so neutral bias for New Zealand dollar as well. Only if it gets through this level would I look for 0.6500. For now, though, this is also stuck in a sideways range. Dollar CAD here, this one is looking solid. Now, keep in mind, we have the data in regards to the employment tomorrow. Employment data is always important. So we'll have to be mindful of that. If you're trading Canadian dollar at the time when data comes out, watch out for volatility. Based on this, though, this is looking bearish. We did see a drop right through the support here. And now the next target here is 1.3120. So bearish bias for dollar CAD. All right, so let's take a look at our commodities, starting off with silver here. Silver is not looking particularly strong here. We have a bit of a doji, so I will look for a drop back towards the support, 23.00. So here, bearish bias for silver. Gold here, gold moved up slightly, but this is still neutral. It hasn't been able to break this resistance. And if it holds, then we could get another drop. 1875 is the target. So bias here is neutral for gold. But should it go through here, then I will look for the high of 1920. And then we have oil here. Oil is right into the top of the range here. We did have a nice move higher in oil. And as a result of that, we did see Canadian dollar go up. But this one is right into this resistance here. So if it doesn't go through, just like this one here, we did have a nice bullish candle close and then it turned around. This is a important support resistance level. So if it doesn't go through, I would be looking for a rejection and a drop. So for now, this is neutral. It's not a done deal that it will hold below, but if it doesn't go through, then I'm looking for a move back. So this one has been trading in this range since end of August. And if it holds, again, we'd be looking for a drop. Now, the only thing is, should it go through, next target would be 43.85. So right now, this is neutral. Copper here, copper looking bullish. It is into the top of the, or right into the resistance here. So if it doesn't go through again, so that would be the concern. Now, since it's bullish, once we see it break through, next target here is 3.05. So bullish bias for copper. Bitcoin here. Bitcoin did turn around here. So this is looking bullish. Now I would be looking for some follow through here in Bitcoin. Next target is 11,000. So bullish bias here for Bitcoin. S&P 500, this is looking bullish. Next target is 3480. and beyond that 35.10. So bullish bias here for S&P 500. Nasdaq here also looking bullish. It's right into the resistance though, so watch out for that. It has struggled with this resistance since the beginning of September. So if it doesn't go through, we are looking for a turnaround here back into the range. But should it go through, next target here is 11,800. So bullish bias here for Nasdaq as well. And then Dow Jones, same thing here. Dow Jones is looking bullish. Now with this one though, we have seen that move through the resistance. So I will look for a pullback and a continuation. So 28,800 is the target back into this resistance. So bullish bias here for Dow Jones. And then DAX as well. This is looking bullish. Yesterday, it managed to close on the other side of the resistance. Now, next target is 13,250. So still looking bullish here. And FTSE here did manage to close on the other side of the resistance today. So this is beyond the top of the range. So this is where it had been trading for a while, and now it has closed on the other side. So I'm looking for a bit of a continuation higher here. 6130 is the target. So bias is bullish for FTSE. And then we have Nikkei here. Nikkei also broke through the resistance here. So a lot of positive sentiment in the stock market, at least. So this is looking bullish. It's on the other side. So I'm looking for a continuation here. So we just need to zoom out a bit. Okay, so next target here is 23,780. And once it gets through that, we are looking at 23,950, so about 24,000. So bullish bias here for Nikkei as well. All right, so that's it. Have a wonderful trading day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye for now.
You bet. Thank you.